All right. Good evening, everyone. Welcome to the round of 64. And this is your girl Nine here. Tonight I'll be the host and not the caster. So if you'll be watching back in the other matches, I was casting, but not today because we have two incredible casters with me. That is Mr. Boldy and Mr. Cham that will be taking over for us. So we have our teams ready. Today, the first match that we'll be playing is local Avengers versus Theist. I'm not sure if I'm pronouncing it correctly, but let's witness an incredible moment. So let's go. Oh, somebody, I think they don't know it's live. I think they will be notified. All right, so over to you, boys.
All right, thank you for that warm introduction, Nine. So yeah, like Miss Nine already said, I'll be joined by an analyst this time. So it's gonna be quite nice. It's the one and only Champ. Come on, Champ, say something,
Hello,
man.
guys. Good evening, and thank you for that incredible introduction, guys. My name is Champ, and we are joined by the awesome Voltivai and Miss Nine.
That's cute. That's cute. All right, all right. It seems like the band phase has already started, Champ. Wait, look at this
We
guy's
are
name on Cloud Nine. Kind of like kind of like reminds me of something, right?
wait,
Like
who is on cloud nine?
NACT, NACT
We are
about
not talking about
NACT.
NSCT, man.
Come on, man. We're still. I mean, we can talk about what's happening in the MLBB community for sure, right?
Yes, it's making me
Because
sad talking about cloud
well,
nine
you
right
are
now.
a Cloud9 fanboy.
Of course.
Wow. Okay, I'm a BTK guy, so yeah, we're gonna be
Uh,
clashing with that one. But anyhow, drafting a stars.
we
Drafting a
already see that
star.
ban onto that Lunox.
Yes.
My
All right, I was
kiss
banned as well.
grants
Okay,
you immortality
Champ, I want to ask you about
or death.
predictions and drafting so far. Let's see what you can cook in this draft.
From what I can tell you guys, since I don't know anything, this is my first time looking at these teams. I'm gonna be like keeping my eye out and taking some notes. Definitely, I cannot predict anything what's going on with the drafting. So far, we see an Lunox been banned out, so I'm probably thinking somebody plays 1-1 in their team. And the Alice, it's pretty meta right now. So is Hayabusa. So those bans, they really make a lot of sense. Along with the really strong, I think that is the top guy when it comes to EXP lane right now. That is Fovian. Speaking of, we also see the Link ban. What are your thoughts about the Link being the jungle god right now, Boltivai?
I mean, Ling has his ups and downs in the patches, the patch notes, because like before, Ling was like an attack speed assassin, right?
I'm talking about the current patch here.
Oh, the current
We're
patch. Yeah,
living
I'm
in,
just
yeah.
I'm just giving like a brief like backside story kind of ish. But anyways, in the current patch,
Yes.
he's really good. Yeah, the buff on him has gone a little bit too insane, especially with the critical being boosted and it is that the poise, the flinch poise, giving him extra crit rate every time you take the skill. So pretty much he's basically like a burst hero, like a when you use a skill-based burst hero. So I think
Who
that's
said there
what's
are no
making him meta
shortcuts in
right
life?
now.
I literally invented one.
That's not looking good for the side of TSG though. A chip being left open and straight away picked up by the side of.
Oh, a chip.
The immortal one chose me to
That is
vanquish
actually
the
spicy.
shadows
Even
that
going
plague
with the
this world.
Suyu on the side of Thais. I mean, you know, Suyu, champ, you know, he's broken right now. Everybody picks
You,
Suyu, right?
yeah, that is definitely one of the top three boys when it comes to jungle right now
Mm-hmm.
for me. Especially given that Ling and Fanny are still pretty strong. Since those are like assassins, if they are without a blue buff, it makes the life harder for them to then be active on the map. Unlike Suyu, he's a fighter, he doesn't need any buff.
True, true. I'm being in the assassin meta right now. Anything that goes with a high percentage of HP damage or whatever it is to counter the tank meta before, you know, like that just makes the tank meta so much harder in this patch. And like I said, I think the tank meta really falls off because of the like the farming speed. I think
Yeah,
you've
yeah,
said this
exactly.
before.
Tank meta is
Yeah,
dead because the tanks cannot clear jungle fast enough anymore.
absolutely. All right, we're getting two more picks on the side of local Avengers here, and Azujin being left
Lucian been
open.
left open and straight up the top.
Yeah, they're
Side
going
of.
straight for that. Absolutely. Oh, what are your thoughts about that Chow pick right here?
All the injustice in the world.
Are you talking about Cho?
Yeah, Cho.
For me, right now, I'm thinking, okay, this is definitely you're looking into an EXP lane Cho. We have seen, speaking of Cloud9 and BTK, we have seen Chicken being really good onto that Cho last night and winning the NA Grand Finals with that Cho. He made pretty vital mistakes 2 times, but on the third one he pulled up. Can this guy can old white repeat what Chicken did last night? This will be interesting to watch.
Dexter, it's our show
Yeah,
time.
but I don't think Obai could be in the level of the NA's like one of the best EXP laners. But we can always keep our hopes up, right? It could be the dark horse, out of nowhere. Anyways, Marksman being picked on the side of Tice now. They're gonna go with the Claude.
Claude, definitely still a strong marksman. That will be interesting to watch what Atago can provide us with that Claude gameplay.
Mm-hmm.
Speaking of, I don't really think that our Indian talents are any less. I think if anything, I think they are more talented than the NA talents we see. It's just that they never had the platform to shine, or they didn't have any cause to put some effort behind the game. Now that we are finally seeing the ML scene of India being risen, I'm really excited for it.
All right. One thing I want to ask you about the Claude being, buffed. I think kind of buffed in this patch. His mana being removed. What are your thoughts about the common emblem? Is it still a solid emblem for Claude,
No,
or
no, no. Now you definitely
we
do not
switch?
go for the common emblem anymore. In my thoughts, you will wanna go for the marksman emblem onto the Claude because it gives him more. If I'm not mistaken, the marksman emblem gives extra 10%. It might be 15. I have to check. It definitely gives him extra 10% attack speed and also life steal. Okay, so we know the blazing duet, the Claude's ultimate. It
Yep.
scales with attack speed. So that's really huge on Claude right now.
And your thoughts about the critical Claude with the war cry, in combination with the blazing duet, being critting so much. What are your thoughts about that?
That's I'll just use one word, okay? Unga
Yep.
bunga.
I mean, I've used it in one rank game. I've dealt so much damage with the claw. Windtalker, and what is that? Hush Claws. Maybe with a wait, never mind. Great Dragon Spear. I think it works with Claude because if you're going to be using Blazing Duet as his main source of damage, giving that extra movement speed when we press the ultimate and the Blazing Duet, and he actually moves faster. I think it's a good item for Claude.
If you guys wanna have some fun, it is definitely you guys can have some fun with it. In my opinion, the attack speed, the utility, what we call the attack speed build or slash the utility build, it is more viable in my opinion.
You made a
But
Trinity.
if you guys wanna have some fun, you can surely try the crit Claude.
All right. Seems like two bands on the side of Tice again, taking out the Moba Alpha and the Moskov, and on the side of local Avengers, Kufra and Valentina. Thoughts about this band so far?
I am seeing pretty standard bands over there. Meanwhile, I was kinda excited to see that Masha, but it seems like the side of tease. They just like teased us with the Masha and not picking it.
Champ, I can't hold back when I see this Clint right now. And I'm even changing that action right now.
Oh, that is a pretty nice accent from you. And I don't know, like, do I wanna see the Clint? The Clint
mean,
is
in the-
definitely looking good here.
Yeah, it kind of looks good, but look at that. Vexana just to counter the Clint. But if that Clint plays safe
Clint is
like
never
the
bad
match,
though. Clint can
yeah,
easily stay out.
the match before, like what is that in Northeast Cup against those you watch, right? You watch
Yes, yes, yes.
the 0 deaths on the Clint playing
Your
so
team
safe.
is
Wow, he got like 14 point something on the grade system after the match. And
That was pretty solid. That was pretty solid, and it was also pretty sad to see that Clint never dying once in that match and still losing the game.
yeah, I feel like the caster were a bit of biased, but like they're wanting the Clint to die, so they keep saying like they have to pick off Clint.
Guys, I'm sorry to ask. Can you give me the name of the blue side team multified?
Nah, the blue side team will be local Avengers.
Okay.
All right. Oh, Hellcart. Wait.
So we are seeing a Hellcat jungle show onto the EXP. It's EXP. Sorry, Golden Queen. It's definitely gonna be a chip roam. What are your thoughts about the chip in the current meta?
Man, the chip is good, right? I think in the past meta also chip was always on the top of the pick list or ban list because of his insane presence around the map. I'll say that again. And also, he's just a good initiator, in my opinion. Actually, having that ultimate to just get all your teammates here, maybe get a kill there, and then let them go back to their lanes. This is just like a broken ultimate, in my opinion. So yeah, the chip in this meta is actually
I am
pretty
gonna
good.
be I'm gonna be a little bit biased to my opinion when it comes to
Yeah,
this chip.
sure,
Because whenever
sure.
I
Go
get
ahead,
a
man.
chip,
Go ahead.
whenever I get a chip, whenever I'm playing rank games, you know what the chip does? Gets our entire team onto the enemy side and gets us killed. It's a free wipeout for the enemy team. Whenever I get a chip in my team,
Yeah.
I don't know how I feel about a chip.
I mean that's depending on like the dark system. We call it every day. We face it every day, guys. But with that being said, welcome to the Land of Dawn, guys. We are finally back here with blue side gonna be the local Avengers, and on the red side it's gonna be Team Tice there. And with that, wait, something happening on the belt side already? Wow, Yakuzi. You gotta play safe with the Clint. You just can't go out there get hooked by super dash. But I don't know. What are your thoughts about that? Clint not playing safe here, champ.
Yazuke, he has that. If you look at his battle spell, he has that Aegis, so he can definitely be a little bit more brave and try something out, make something happen for his own lane.
Oh,
I
Iron
guess.
Hook with a flicker combination, but Chip uses that pure head trick, right? Thinking he could escape, but it was up to no avail, and he gets taken out there. One first blood on the side of Tice now.
That is also one thing that I noticed with Chip. The hero doesn't really feel that tanky to me.
I mean, maybe because of the lack of items, but once he gets his never mind the bot side now. Finally, a gang with Tutor there, getting a kill on the Clint, which actually quite spicy, but it kind of saddens me as a Clint main. But it seems like FV here is going to be protecting the bot side now, and the turtle is going to spawn.
Yeah, as we see that turtle wing spawning on the Land of Dawn, that was pretty strong play from the side of Peace. They already put their golden ahead. It is looking so solid for them when it comes to the late game. That's a fraud.
Who's going to secure? But it's the health guard securing that turtle, but instead it's going to be punished absolutely by Zoom. Picking him off right there. Also, the chip is going to get a little bit brave here. Oh, Soul Seaver being used there. Maybe Zooter here. It's like 4 members of Tice just going in for the chip there. But they will manage to secure, but all be here. On the backside, like I said, kind of like a flight chicken play, but that's actually so bad as Zoom. So much damage with the Curse Blast. Takes out both Jujin and Chow there. What are your thoughts about the damage? Like, oh, never mind. Bot side. Wow, Yuzuke getting that solo kill in the bot side, but it's not really a solo kill because turret was there.
And Yazuke, with that kill being secured, he will escape with the sliver of his HP. That was definitely a sweet turtle soup from the side of local Avengers, but they actually paid with 2 of their own lives for the turtle soup.
Absolutely, champ. It seems like I've seen Super dash using the iron hook on the minions, but it seems like Chip going in, getting little pokes on the super dash, but on bot side, top side here on Cloud9 takes that solo kill on the Chow. The Chow on the EXP maybe goes with the full damage. He's not tanky at all.
No, yeah. With his emblem, what I can see the lethal ignition. So he's definitely trying to play a damage Cho, which is not ideal in my opinion because the enemy they have Franco and Cho never wins such a lead.
Oh, another fight there again as Jujin gets taken out, but it's also Zooter there again taken out by the Chip here. Super Dash trying to do something, but we are seeing another solo kill on the mid side as well at Cloud9 taking a kill on the Joe again, and Atago also getting the Chip, but it seems like double kill on Cloud9 Khalid.
Khalid already looking really very strong with 403 KD. 403 onto Khalid from EXP lane, and this is why I'm not a big fan of seeing the damage show.
Yes, sir. But I miss Jude Cuneto from Obi there.
Yeah, he's definitely gonna waste that flicker. He's trying something. He's getting outplayed in his own lane. He has to try harder, I guess. Oh no! What was that? Way of the dragon from again.
Ooh, Zeus are getting that turtle now. Cloud9 takes out a what? I don't like this. The show is basically feeding at this point. Why?
Yeah.
He's not playing safe at all. Once he gets getting outplayed on the first half, he should be playing safe, knowing that the Khalid can absolutely destroy him. But he's not playing safe. He keeps going on the offense. But Super Dash will pick the kill on Pronto there. It seems like Zoom here will survive with a splitter of HP, and retaliates with a kill. Wow.
And with that being said, we can already see the side of local Avengers, that Hellcut. I cannot pronounce his name. I think it is some Chinese letters. He's already been losing so much of his jungle. They can't even farm safely anymore. And speaking of that, the Cho 040. That is why I tell you guys, never play the damage Cho.
Absolutely, I gotta agree with you as well, especially on the tournament play. This is no rank game.
On the tournament or 5-man.
Rank game, we could have let it slide, but in here, you're playing against an experienced team, but there we go. Zuther getting a kill on the Chow again. Literally no defense coming in from Chow Zil. Maybe if he was, adamant to take at least a little bit of maybe a Dreadnought armor, that could be absolutely nice. But it seems like he's not doing it. But instead, what is the damage coming in from Khalid going in with the Plate of Haptisis? And the bot side as well, Yuzuke getting taken out. Wow, this is so one-sided, champ. What is...
Yeah, this is so one-sided, and if speaking of Khalid, in my opinion, he's definitely the top 3 when it comes to EXP right now.
Oh, seems like another OV on the feed B. I can't even catch at this point if he keeps feeding, but it seems like on the bot side here, they're going to be securing local Avengers going to be securing the kill on that Super Dash. No roamer on the side of Tice now. Oh, Flicker, Raging Sandstorm coming in, Godlike coming in from Cloud9, picking up a kill on Chip now. It seems like Zooter going in with the crunching
on
nibble.
Cloud9, on that Khalid going absolutely crazy with that spinning scimitar.
Spinning scimitar. I forgot. I think I forgot the name of that one now. It's probably like a
Raging, no,
Raging Sandstorm
that
was
is
the
right.
ultimate. Yeah. It's something like
we can call it spinning scimitar in the
yeah,
meantime.
let's just call it that for the time being. And anyways, Yuzuke here, just trying to play safe and now just poking out the guy Tago there. But it seems like wait, never mind. Retribution will be secured for the red butt Zooter there. Free turtle soup on the side of Teist again.
What is your thoughts of Avengers if they want to make a comeback? What should they be looking for?
Before we decided to that, it seems like another team fight gonna win with whoa, the Cloud9. It's like a Zoom killing that, taking that double kill again. Tago also getting a kill on the jungler on the side of local Avengers. But man, I just can't comprehend the fact that team local Avengers are just getting bursted down from left to right. Like they're so squishy. I feel like they're not even taking defense to like accommodate for the incoming damage at this point. They're
They are
just
getting
going in
out.
with more damage. What is this, champ?
Yeah, as we can see, local Avengers, they are getting outplayed super hard. They actually got outdrafted as well, in my opinion.
327. 327. With a
327
goal
in
gap.
9
Look
minutes.
at the goal gap. I don't even want to do the math about how much the goal gap is. But it seems like...
It's almost double.
Raising Flickered Sandstorm coming in from Cloud9 there, getting 4 members on the side of Local Adventures, and that might be just enough to
And with
take
that
out
being said, that's
everyone.
gonna be
Only
GG.
with Yuzuke being left to defend this. What a play, but another connects with the Iron Hook by Super Dash, and with that, it seems like we already have a winner. GG, well played on the side of Tice.
Yeah, that is definitely all she wrote for the side of local Avengers. They're gonna be taken down just like that, easily. They got outdrafted, outplayed. Sadly, I was excited to like see something more from that Clint, from that Hellcart, that Chow even, but sadly we got nothing. I have nothing to commentate on that.
All right. What I want to mention is, the Khalid there. First, he tried to go with the MPL build. We call it the harassing MPL build, right?
With
He
the
tried to
tank
take,
lead.
the tank Khalid, takes that Thunderbelt just when he sees how inexperienced the Cho is. He just switched to damage. He didn't even go go with the tank Khalid. So that's actually what I've been seeing. And yeah, nothing much to comment, right, champion? This is absolute stomp on the side of Tice there. But with
Who
that,
wouldn't?
I guess,
Who wouldn't?
yeah,
Who wouldn't go full damage there? Yeah, I was
yeah.
trying to have my eye and look how the side of local Avengers could have made a comeback.
Let us know. Let us know.
I was able to find nothing there, man. It was an absolutely cup stomp.
One thing it's so funny, champ. Look at this. Look at Ovi on the Sky Piercer. I know you hate Sky Piercer. Look at Sky Piercer there. What do you feel about that?
If you're gonna make the Sky Piercer, make sure you are not negatively stacking the Sky Piercer, all right?
That is absolutely true, guys. Picking up the Sky Piercer, the only good part of a Sky Piercer is in Brawl and when you are actually snowballing and winning, getting kills from left to right, because you need 80 stacks to be actually, utilizing that execute passive. And with that being said, I think we can drop off the match one here. All right, guys. This is Bolty and Champ here. We're going to be signing off for now and then moving to the next match while Miss Nine introduces to the next match.
Wow, that was really intense, and we saw some highlight. That was really one-sided, like Boldy said, got trampled down over there. But congratulations, team Thais, for going to the next round, and thank you so much to Team Local Avengers for taking part. And up next, we have two wonderful, strong team coming up, Tartarus versus Straw Hats. So let's see the engagement that's going to start off. And remember, folks, your engagement really matters. So make sure that you drop who you're supporting for, and we will try to read. Okay, we'll try to keep our eyes on the chat so that the excitement continues. Okay. All right. So we are ready for the next round. So we have seen. From the previous. Were you were there, Straw Hats Pirates, right? Bolty, were you there?
I don't think so.
Oh, you were not
Or
there.
maybe I have amnesia or something, but I don't really remember a team named Straw Hat Pirates.
Okay. Well, they really played
Oh.
yes, they synchronized really well. So I'm really hoping that even in this round they will deliver us the same entertainment that they did on the last match. So yeah, so this is a team for you guys. So as I'm setting up, over to you, Bolty and Champ.
All right. Ladies and gentlemen, all right, Champ, now is the time we can read the comment section. Anything you want to say to Insane Ski? And I thought Arnab will be coming in, but also Dexter is there.
Hello, Dexter. Hello, Vincent. Hello, guys. Hello, everybody over to the chat, man. Hopefully, you guys
Guys.
are enjoying the show. That wasn't much of a show. Hopefully, we get to see a better competition this second game coming up.
Absolutely, champ. Well, it
Yes.
seems. Wait, hold up, guys. Champ, you speak in the meantime.
All right.
Okay, so Champ, like you mentioned about the draft, right? What went wrong, like from your end, because you mentioned that it already had to do something with the
Okay.
drafting.
So what I have on for that draft, I was talking about the chip so much. The chip being picked off. In my opinion, the chip isn't really that strong. It has fallen off so much, especially with that teleportation being nerfed.
Mm-hmm.
And with the story of chip, the chip always most of the time goes in too deep and gets system punished. Most of the time when you see the chip winning, it is from the side of the team that already have a higher macro promise.
Mm-hmm.
Which means if your team is gonna win, they are gonna win with the chip no matter what. If they even drafted another tank, they would still be winning.
Mm-hmm.
So for the side of local Avengers, that game we saw, they might have or they could have picked up a better tank that can like counter initiate or counter engage, like a Tigreal or a Minotaur would have been better probably, because
Mm-hmm.
chip requires so much more macro.
Mm-hmm. True. Yes, but they did have an advantage in the early game, right? I mean, they picked all the early games. Like a lot of mobility would have come from Chip because they pick for Chip right away, and even for I always forget her name. The
The
oh
Zushin,
yes, they even went for that. So I thought that,
Zushin.
yeah, Zushin. I thought they will really have an upper hand, especially in the early game. But then at the following draft, where they went for Clint.
Also, that wasn't a good trio made. Like the chip, he wanna dive. Like when you are diving with your tank, you don't want a, tick damage mage. Like when you are diving, you want a solid burst damage mage. Something
Mm-hmm.
more than Aurora or Vexana would have been better. With Zushin wants something like an Tigreal who can like constantly hold the front line in front of
Mm-hmm.
her, and she can like constantly being annoying with that lantern flare from the back.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah,
That's
synergizing,
true.
right? Champ.
Yeah, there was
Yeah,
no
yeah.
there.
Yeah,
Go
I
on.
also don't like the chip pick there because as the clean for the clean it's really hard because they don't really have that CC to clutter up like the
Yeah,
heroes, right? And because the clean actually deals piercing damage,
it is true
his
damage.
passive, so it's a must needed, like a real good crowd control hero. So
All right, so I think
Yes,
we're still
definitely.
waiting for one person here, and soon as he come, then over to you guys. Okay, boys.
all right.
Thank you, thank you.
Um,
So, what are the
No, no.
teams that are playing right now?
So after, I mean, we already have. I mean, after this, we have Omen Whisper and Team Hashtag. Currently, we have on the blue side, we have Team Tartarus versus Straw Hat Pirates on the red side.
Is it Tartar as of all right?
you
Yes.
you you you
Yeah.
know. I have to tell you something, champ. Tartar is actually Kronos'
Kronos' team?
esports team. Yeah, there we go. So yeah, you can actually have hopes for this team. I mean, like Straw Hats Pirates, like Miss Nine here said that they're also playing really well. So this might actually quite a match that we could kind of like break down. So yeah, gonna need your help, man.
Yeah, hopefully, from my man Kronos' team, we can see a better game, a better entertainment than that previous game. As we are moving on to our second game already, guys.
Right, all right.
Moment of silence.
Wait, I thought the draft started because then never mind. It was my
No,
internet.
no, draft didn't start yet. We are still waiting for a player on the sides of Pirates.
All right, all right. Look at Champ. We already got Kai Peng here saying nice commentator. I like to watch the stream. Champ, you're finally getting some.
Thank you, thank you.
Yay, hit a like for Champ.
Can we get a like on the stream? I'm seeing only like 3 likes here, so it's a
See,
bit
I'm still
saddening,
seeing two
guys.
likes.
I think you
Come on,
gotta
guys.
refresh that. It's not 3 anymore.
Oh, really? Oh, come on. What I
You
want to
guys
mention is one guy
can you
saying
help me with something?
it's not the chip, it's the player, bro.
Yeah, I
Yeah,
mean,
so
sometimes.
like I said,
Hmm.
go on, go on.
No,
Our team,
I was
yes.
saying they. I mean, they did take the advantage of going for the first pick for chip, but just because, like I said, even before that, sometimes ban can be overrated. So that was the result of
Yeah.
Yeah,
one it in.
Mm-hmm.
micro's gonna matter more than macro most of the time, though.
Okay, so both team are ready.
And we are moving on with our
All
second game.
right, over to you, boys.
Right, all right.
Thank you.
Ladies and gentlemen, we are back
Your team
with
is
the
banning.
round of 64. This is possibly going to be, like the last, not the last match,
Not the
but it's going to
last.
be the last of the round of 64 tonight. And we are actually going to be going in the drafting phase right now with Team Tartarus on the
Tartarus
first
on that
pick.
blue side.
Yeah, and the blue side as well, and Straw Hats on the red side. We're gonna be seeing some
I am not the
overrated
only
bands
one
so
bound
far.
by
I
these
Is banning.
chains.
hope here. So, oh, there we go. Phobias
That is pretty
in the ban.
standard. Seeing that Phobia's ban, that's standard.
But I'm gonna be guessing here, maybe a
I'm guessing
Jushin.
Suyu.
I'm gonna be going with the Jushin
This
as well
might
because
actually be a chip ban and onto a Suyu ban.
oh yeah, both teams they know what they're doing, so they might be taking out the heroes that actually have a lot of impact on the game. Oh,
Oh,
there we go. There we go.
Your
Khalid been
team
banned
is
out.
banning.
The last match MVP it was on Cloud9 with that Khalid. So
Yes.
I think they were watching the matches. Probably they took
Mm-hmm.
some notes and they straight up bans that Khalid.
But what they could have been doing instead is maybe do a little
Who said
homework
there are no
research on
shortcuts in
Tartarus,
life?
right? Because I
I
feel like they're a
literally
team
invented one.
already on the web, especially if you go to the Tartarus Discord esports. They could do a little bit of a, like a
Digging.
homework. Yeah. And there we go, champ. Like you have pointed out, the chip
The
going
immortal one
into the
chose me
ban.
to vanquish the
team is
shadows
Suyu as
that
well.
plague this
Wow.
world.
My thoughts with the chip is like it's not that the hero is totally useless. If your team has the prowess to provide you with the gameplay that the chip requires, it's so much micro demanding. It is so much micro and macro demanding, right? That is why, like, if you are not sure about your opposition, you shouldn't be drafting for the chip. In that case, you can just like ban the chip out and go for a safer route, scout your opposition, maybe come in the round of in the next round, the round of 32. Then you might could have like went for the chip when you have more data on your opposition. But going in for the chip as a blind pick, it's never welcome. It's never a welcome sight for me.
Is banning.
Absolutely, champ. But what I want to mention is the Carmilla
Carmilla
getting
being banned
banned
out.
here. What are your thoughts about the Carmilla being banned right now?
Carmilla is one of, again, speaking of keeping it simple, that's a really easy hero. You walk up with your skill 2, you have a movement speed, then you get a stun from that. And she can just use the curse of blood and
Yes.
link up the enemies. And even before you know, like when I'm playing versus Carmilla, even before I know, I'm not even taking hit. Like somebody from my team, they are still trying to fight when we are still linked with the curse of blood, and I'm dying for that. So Carmilla, it's pretty understandable.
My kiss grants
Absolutely,
you
champ.
immortality
And on the
or
red
death.
side now from the Straw Hat Pirates. Yeah, standard Alice ban again. But we might be seeing another Matilda here.
Matilda.
Because I feel like Tartarus here, they really like the Matilda pick. So yeah, they're going in straight with Savo getting in the Matilda. Your thoughts on the Matilda in this current meta?
My thoughts on Matilda. Matilda is really good. It's not quite what she used to be when it was like back in the time it was tank meta. Right now, the Matilda, like back then, the junglers could have been the front line providing so much vision. Right now, with the Matilda, I don't know how I feel about that. Matilda still a really, really, really solid pick, though. I guess their gameplay with tell us what they were thinking about the Matilda.
Well, it seems like on the Straw Hat side here, we're going in with another Gatot pick on Corpse. And finally, there we go. Leaving the Jujin out there. Instant pick on the side of the Straw Hats.
Yeah, speaking of, this was criminal to see Gatod being left alone for that long. If you watched the MPL PH finals, whichever team got Gatod, they always won.
And then what I want to mention, yeah, Gatot being so overpowered in this meta. Before Gatot, in the other patches, he wasn't really picked. He wasn't in the ranked games at all, man. But him finally getting that popularity to rise up in the rank
Wait.
picks. What is that buff, champ? We want to know that.
It was nothing that much. In that buff, that didn't really give him that much, okay? But making him able to use the passive with a dash, they gave up dash to his passive, and that is what mattered a lot. I am a huge fan. I mean, when I first started the game, Gatot Kaka, he used to be my main. I still have from back in those days, I have played the Gatot 70 times, and I never touched him again. Them giving him that dash, I always used to I'd be full passive and not able to hit anything. Ever since they gave him that dash, now I can get my passive off more easily. So that is what kind of make him usable again, in my opinion.
Absolutely, champ. Speaking of that
Another
being your
Clint.
main, yeah. Go on.
Another Clint. Are you not
Yeah.
excited?
Of course, but I'm gonna be finishing that sentence. We have quite
Still waters run
something in
deep.
common.
Your
I
team
also
is
start off
banning.
MLBB as a Gatot main as well.
Really?
So yeah, actually, being sitting on 80% win rate on ranked game matches. That guy was, just my center of attention for that hero. But it seems like a Clint, yes sir, on the side of Straw Hats. Pirates, mainly the Pirates going in with, gunpowder, flick talk pistols, but it kind of matches them so much. And on the Tartarus side here,
The hunt
we got
begins.
an alpha,
Your team
and
is banning.
I'm
Yo,
kind of getting
actually,
flashbacks here, man. A
Did you
Moskov and a
notice?
Clint.
Did you notice, by the way, the side of Turtles, they actually missed a ban? Did they?
Oh, wait, no, they didn't. Look, because look,
They did, no?
it's saying banning Dark. Dark is banning a hero now. There we go. Hayabusa being banned.
Okay.
Your
It
team
was
is
okay.
picking.
All right, on the earlier phases here, Clint is definitely going to be winning the lane against a Moskov because of his insane damage from early. His damage is always consistent if
Oh,
he's
that
not picked
Lolita.
out.
That Lolita, though.
What just happened there? Almost a Lolita, maybe, but I feel like Sanji here is really leaning towards the Grog, or maybe he could do a quick, swipe hero. Oh, also, picking out that Tigreal. What could be a possible good pick here, champ?
Tigreal, it can never be bad. That hero it is so obvious, that Tigreal, his playstyle, it never requires you to do that much. When you know what you wanna do, that helps you more than
Your
anything.
team is picking.
Unlike the chip, you are so unsure that should I go in, or should I not? You are so unsure with the chip most of the time. But with Tigreal, you always know. You go in with that implosion. You drag your enemies back to your own team. They hit them for free. That's a free W. Yo, Johnson.
Absolutely. I don't think it's gonna be a Johnson because it's Tartarus D4. I don't think they're gonna be going with the route of trolling, but that
Cure the pain.
that Grok
I
pick on the
harness
side
it.
of Straw Hats.
I'm thinking that's an EXP and Grok.
Them play the hero.
Your team
Or it could be a Roam because I think Gatot
desperately
slaps on the
fast
EXP. Oh, champ! Look what we have here.
That makes
Fatty,
me
I know you've
excited,
been
though.
blazing on
Just no
fatties
limit. Just
so many times, man. So I'm hoping you are excited for this, and I'm hoping that just no limit fanboy here
Just
going
no
in
limit
with
on that fan.
just one of Jess' signatures. All right, and with that being said, here are the drafting for the match of Tartarus and Straw Hat. With blue side gonna be Tartarus, and on the red side it's gonna be the Straw Hat Pirates. Mainly, they're out here. They are out here, maybe to find that One Piece.
Yes. I'm gonna be keeping my eyes onto that Grog though. His playstyle is pretty interesting with that wild charge. Is it wild charge?
Yeah, it's the wild charge, the ultimate, and the Guardian's barrier. I think is second.
That
Oh,
always
about the
makes me
first. Yeah.
really excited to like see the flicker wild charges. I'm gonna be keeping my eye out for that. So what we are looking at, it's an EX villain Gato, okay?
Absolutely. It's gonna be an EXP guitar like I predicted there already, and we are back in the land of dawn, guys. I won't say it twice again. You guys already know in their team site names. You can know who is not. But absolutely, bro, going in insane with that lantern already. What about what are your thoughts on the lantern, mana being removed when you're not actually in the vicinity of the enemies?
It doesn't really matter that much. Even with that lantern there costing no mana. As we speak, the first blood already been picked up by the side of pirates.
It seems like Dark are trying to use that like outplaying Petrify as well, but absolutely gets auto CC there. So the first blood's gonna go to the side of the Straw Hat Pirates with just look at their rotation here, man. Like EXP going always, like rotating. It seems like the Straw Hats really know what their game is up to.
Yes. Miss Nan, you were saying something?
I don't know. She was okay. All right. Oh, another Clint getting a little bit gapped here. Don't really like, not really an eye candy for me to say, as but it seems they know.
Yeah. That
Oh, something's happening. Oh, but Corpse gets
a double kill.
Oh, a double kill for Dark there. There's already 2 kills on the side of Tartarus here. And with that, the turtle is going to be spawning. What I want to say here in the bot side, why Clint is always being harassed is because of his early game performance. If you are not going to be slowing down the momentum of the Clint, you know what he's possible and capable of doing in the late game as a team's trump card as always. Oh, look at that. Turtle secure on the side of Tartarus. It seems like no contest being availed to that, with Bro getting taken out. Oh, look at that Fanny play. Maybe a little bit of win over Cutthroat. And there we go with a few iron cables. Takes out Wrecked.
Yeah, definitely. That is the assassin playstyle. Like, don't contest for objectives and always go for a kill pressure. Like, that's how to play the assassins properly.
Absolutely. It seems the farming phase will continue with Sago here in the mid bush on the turtle lane. Just like, giving that extra vision as a Matilda here, but using that first to kind of like poke down Just No Limit here. Not really sure what it's trying to do, but it does help Just No Limit going back with the recalls as well. But it seems like Dark here getting caught by the wild charge. He's gonna use the big black dragon to kind of like eat a little bit of a bro.
He doesn't have HP at all, but he's still
but he's gonna get taken out by Just No Limit with the slit throat, and then just like that, also Savage Warren getting taken out here. Corpse using the Avatar of the Guardian, but misses absolutely. And there we go, Kevin getting the kill on Corpse.
Yeah, Corpse definitely being turned into a corpse. That was in too deep from the side of Tartarus, but Gatot, that corpse whipping that Avatar of the Guardian, that was so huge, and he paid with his life for it.
Absolutely. But it seems like we're seeing a Guiding Wings play, and also Charge of Alpha there, locking into Sanji, taking out. Oh, Spear of Destruction hitting on Sanji, but it's not going to be enough for him to come out because there's no coverage of his teammates.
It's not going to be enough. Yeah. Neither are they going to follow up, trying to look for a kill onto the enemy tank, which is Croc. But that was not actually onto the Sanji. I think the other side of Tartarus, they are trying to pressure Fanny here. They're always keeping an eye on Just No Limit on the Fanny. Picking off,
coming in
limit,
here.
picking up
Dark with that. Oh, absolutely chews down Just No Limit there. Might be just enough to stop from the turtle skirmish, and Dark here with enhanced form using that dragon's tail to do something. Oh, absolutely shut down core before using that avatar of the guardian. Double kill coming in from the black dragon, and absolutely is gonna be a triple kill with the passive stacking up, absolutely sucking everyone out of their life forces. Also,
Yeah,
it's gonna
speaking
be
of dark on that
Spear of
dark
Destruction
on
hits,
that dark
Unleash No
dragon
Limit.
looking really good. 7-2-0 from the EXP lane.
So already a 9-4 on both teams, with Team Tartarus getting that gold, gold gap. Not gold gap, but also in the winning side of the gold gap. And with just 13k gold on the side of Straw Hat Pirates, they
This
need
is
to
a
be
4k gold
farming.
lead in 5 minutes.
And already a bot inhibitor, not a bot tier 1 turret already been taken with that. The mid also falls, but it seems like there might be a team fight
They're
here,
looking
or
for
maybe a
something
contest
over
for
on
the
the Phoenix blue side.
purple here. Oh, just No Limit misses that retribution. That's gonna be causing him lots, because you need that extra energy reduction and extra energy for the Fanny to do something. But Dark
For
here,
the- for
look
the
at the
Fanny to
land
do,
cutting, man.
Yeah, they are not letting the Fanny do the Fanny thing.
Yeah.
They are gonna be denying every buff now from the Fanny.
Absolutely,
And you know the
Savo
life
here.
of,
Oh, gets Corpse getting a kill on Savo. Now Spear of Alpha being used here. Kevin trying to do something, but it'll be Corpse getting a double on the side of Tartarus. Oh,
That
Corpse
was
coming in with
another
Avatar of the Guardian
amazing.
with Kevin. But oh, what a trade for both Kevin and Corpse there. But it seems like Brook is gonna get a dip on Kevin.
Speaking of the screamances Boltivai, I think the side of the Tartarus, they got a little bit overconfident and too much comfortable going into the enemy jungle, and they got punished for it. The enemy, they have a Grok, they have a Gato. With the Avatar of the Guardian, they can make big plays, and we just saw them making big plays. Now the question is, can the side of Pirate, can they make a comeback? Can they build something from that from the shutdowns they just picked off?
All right, Champ, can we check out the items? Maybe we can do a little bit of analysis here. Clint going in with that Haptisis there. I mean, it's kind of good to burst down the Moskov, chipping down his HP in long range using that Assassinate. But oh, we're getting a pause meta here. Ooh. Never mind, we're going back. All right, apologies for the technical pause there, guys. But it seems we're going to be looking straight into the game again with Kevin securing a free turtle for the side of Team Tartarus, with a Spear of Alpha being connecting, but not really. But Corpse juking a lot, gets hit by the Circling Eagle.
Gato will use that Avatar of the
using
Guardian.
the Vengeance here, trying to sustain a lot, but it will get punished by Dark for staying too long there. No support on the side of Straw Hats, losing their EXP on the top side.
Yes. Corpse needs to be more careful how he goes in, or how far can he go and not
Oh,
get
look at
punished.
the snipe! Spear of Destruction snipe coming in from Rekt here, securing the kill. But he's coming out. Wait, what is Rekt doing? What is Rekt doing? Trying to sew off something? There we go. Gets saved by the Guiding Wind. Oh, the taunt connecting. Corpse on Kevin there. Corpse doing something, but he's gonna get punished by Kevin there, using the Force Swing of the Alpha to chip down by true damage.
Yes. So now what is the winning condition for the side of Pirates? What do you think, Boltika?
I think the winning condition is just basically playing safe, and then basically like looking for those gaps which are possibly yet to come.
Look at that Fanny being chased. So much damage being put onto the Fanny by that Matilda. Matilda basically getting a solo kill onto Just No Limit.
Yeah, and with that being said, another fight coming in on the side. Avatar of Guardian being used by Corpse here. Kevin going in for the pursue here. Vengeance being popped by Corpse, but will get punished by Kevin again. And what I want to say here, Champ, is about Matilda going mid lane. What are your thoughts with the magic items? And maybe he could even
That
she
is
could
actually
deal more.
Matilda Rome. That is actually
Yeah.
Matilda Rome. Yes.
But I was
And-
just asking about opinions if the Matilda.
Oh,
goes-
if the Matilda goes made with magic,
yeah.
that can be valid. That can really be valid. As you
Yeah.
guys can see.
Did you see that? The passive of Dark takes out Just No Limit, even though he was cabling out of there. Just how
I almost
mincing
saw
this.
it and I almost didn't see it because that thing happened so fast I couldn't even see properly.
Absolutely, but a freaking elemental lore will be secured inside of Team Tartarus. Maybe Kronos will be proud of how the team is playing right now. But Guardian Barrier is being used on the blue side, but I don't think that's gonna matter much. As and maybe, Sanji trying to give a little bit of vision, but Fanny just coming in like that, I don't really like it. But he did get a kill, and maybe he's gonna go back now. Or corpse,
He
corpse.
doesn't have any energy. He has to go back.
Oh,
Meanwhile,
he's
the
still
team is
part of the
looking
vengeance.
for-
He's still part of the vengeance. Oh, Paqueto, what are you doing there? He needs to get back a little bit. He's like trying to play a little bit like me, Chan.
Probably. Maybe he has been watching your streams, Voltivine. Probably.
Oh, but the Art of Guardian, almost a perfect one. But they all have the dashes. They're gonna be, absolutely countering that of the Art of the Guardian. But the Elemental Lord will be successfully defend on the side. But wrecked here with that kebab spear. Just absolutely destroying Jess from coming in with the, dips, go in,
They're
go
not
out.
letting Jess do anything. Over
Yeah,
here.
that's what I'm talking about, man.
And his team isn't able to peel for him that much because they're using Zushin as a mage, which doesn't really provide that much peel. Like, that is also a hero. If you're gonna be ahead, that hero is gonna look good. If your team is gonna fall behind, that hero isn't gonna look that good. Unlike a hero like Aurora, where you can like hold somebody down with your Fidget Glacier and your Frost Breath, and your team can just absolutely put some free damage onto that hero. Jushin doesn't really provide that much. Even especially after the nerf, she can only do like one of those choke slams, as we call it, with that lantern flare.
Absolutely. But what we missed was another just no limit getting taken out on the top side here. But I feel like Kevin here with the charge of Alpha, man. He's so precise and pinpoint whenever like a Fanny comes in, he just knocks the Fanny out of midair. Oh, wild charge being used there.
Wild
Only
charge
stunning Sanji on the
from
process there.
Valentina.
Savage Warrior almost gets taken out. Oh, Avatar of the
Another
Guardian
Avatar
being
of the
used.
Guardian.
Never mind,
Coming
never
in,
mind.
taking everything.
Savo being under the spotlight of the lantern there. But just no limit, flexing the cables here. Won't be doing much, trying to do something. But they so low. Oh, but Wreck here using the crystal to utilize his passive. Absolutely gets wrecking the Clint there. But it seems
There's
like Corpse
absolutely
also gets taken out of the
wrecked
process
that
here. Oh, just no limit almost gets taken out. But it's going to be a Wreck
gonna be
locking
GG's.
the crystal. It almost will be a GG, maybe. And
There are no more minions. No more minions. No more minions.
Kevin! Triple coming in from Kevin now. It's only up to Jess to defend this, but I don't think he
Another
can.
minion of
Gets Alpha
something.
spared. And with that, ends another chapter in this tournament. Congratulations from Tartarus Esports for moving to the other brackets.
Yeah,
Man,
that was a
what a
GG from the
fight,
side of
man.
Tartarus. We saw some amazing gameplay this game.
Yeah. Comparing to the previous match, this is actually a bit more breakable, don't you think?
Yeah, this was more respectable from both the sides. Sadly, we didn't get to see much from that Fanny.
Oh, champ. It's kind of sad to see Clint with another Choco there. Never mind. I don't even want to break down what he did there. It's just that he was not like playing safe at all. I'll just say that right there.
You cannot do anything when your team is your team is getting pressured in their own jungle. You cannot do anything as a marksman.
But man, oh man. Let's look at the analytics a little bit. With Kevin securing that MVP for Tartarus Esports, and also Sanji here. He's getting the MVP on the side of Straw Hats Pirates. What is the Sanji's impact in this match right now? I actually want to know about this.
Sanji's what?
Yeah, Sanji's quite like what is Sanji doing here? I know he get that like the most team fight participation. Same, never mind. Like 3 of them actually got it, but yeah, lots of. Never mind. I just want to know.
Sanji, actually, speaking of Sanji, he was doing a lot of the things right. He did some pretty good Guardian's Barrier and that Wild Charge. But my complaint here would be with that Gato, that 385 onto that Gato, as we can see.
Yeah.
He died a little bit too much and he whiffed his Avatar of the Guardian a little bit too much for my liking.
Yeah.
Gato is
Absolutely.
definitely strong when you can land those Avatar of the Guardian. If you're not gonna land it, you are a sitting duck after that.
Absolutely. But I don't really think he's even utilizing that second skill. Just in case the Avatar of the Guardian is not, hitting anyone,
Anything.
maybe use that second skill to maybe get out of there.
What I was noticing from the side of Tartarus, once the Gato misses that Avatar of the Guardian, they were instantly onto that Gato punching him.
Yeah.
Also, we can see a alpha. An alpha, like whenever I'm playing the Gato, I'm never like I'm really afraid of the alpha. That is one hero that makes me scared when I'm playing the Gato.
Right, all right. One thing I want to mention about Agathot is actually like a mechanic which I've been using ever since I've picked this up here. It's basically not in like a popular combo, but when you use the Avatar of a Guardian, while it's in its animation, you can actually charge up the second skill to its max, which you can basically like combo real quick. Have you heard about that, Jam?
No, hold on. What is the tech again?
It was basically like a real, like a mechanic that
So you
I've
are previously charging the second
Yeah.
skill, then you are using
while
the
it was
Avatar.
on the animation of the Avatar of the Guardian, you can do that and get like a full sweep,
I see.
That's why I was saying he can use that to like instantly escape just when he like crashes.
Probably the player doesn't know it, just like I am learning about it the first time. It can be like that, something like that. Probably he just like knows that Gato is a really meta hero right now and he picked
Yeah.
up like that, just like I do sometimes.
But yeah, more knowledge. We learn something every day, right?
Every
So
day, man.
Trying to give it out because I'm not doing much on the analysis. Maybe that will, enlighten somebody to use it next time. But really, you need to hit the Avatar of the Guardian to combo it out. But the only downside about that is just like, resetting the CC being applied on the, what is that? Because I don't think CC stacks, right? Like
CC?
the seconds, yeah. The second stacks when we're like, keep. So we have to time it out. Just when one CC ends, like another has to do it. But if all do it at the same time, it's just like, instantly resetting the CC instead of like stacking the
Yeah.
seconds and
Instead like
durations.
instead of like chain CCing, it's gonna be all onto a
Single yeah.
timer.
Yeah. That is the only downside of that combo, but you can actually kind of use it to like, like hit and run kind of ish.
I will
So,
need to try it out, man.
yeah, you should try it out, man. All
I'm
right.
trying to put my mind onto it right now. I can't quite figure it out how it's gonna work.
But it's kind of satisfying the fact that you are fully charging that kata, like the second skill. So
Speaking of
Alright.
something like that,
yeah,
have you seen Suyu dodging the Franco hook with a charging first skill?
Franco with the charging first skill.
Yes, there was Demon Kite playing the Suyu.
Mm-hmm. Good player,
he
good
uses
player.
the Queller, his third skill, the Suyu third skill. After that, he was charging his first skill, and he got hooked while he was charging
Yeah,
because the animation was still going on.
yeah,
After the Franco, right when the Franco was about to pull,
yep.
his first skill charging animation casted, and he got out of the hook.
Wow, that is actually quite interesting. Like just when like the charging animation of the third skill, that is the what is that now? No, the first skill was Blade Surge, Soul Seaver, and I guess Evil Quelling, I think.
The
it
third
must be
skill is
that.
called the Queller. I don't know the other
All
two.
right. Yeah, Evil Quelling, I think. Now there we go. Never mind, guys. It seems like we're gonna be in the third smash, but let's give to Nine for a bit of introduction.
That was quite a match. Like the final match, that was phenomenal. And up next, we will go directly to the last round. That is Omen Whisper on the blue, and on the red we have Team Hashtag. So without further ado, let's go directly to the drafting phase.
And yeah, speaking of the drafting, we can already see the Suyu being banned out from the blue side, and the red side they're banning the chip. Usual bans, nothing new.
Yeah. With that, I mean, like the bands are gonna be. Let's just put it as we're actually getting new teams now, so I actually wanna know these teams. Wait, hold up.
What are the names of the team, Miss Nine, if you would be so kind?
So from the blue team, we have Team Omen Whisper, and on the red
Oh, the
we
whispers.
yes, and on the red. Just a minute.
It would be kind if you can type it in the chat.
Yeah, I was just doing that. Yeah.
All right.
Thank you.
All right. Omen and hashtag, right?
Mhm.
So, champ, I've
Yes.
seen Omen playing, so they've been playing quite well.
If you have already seen them, give me something.
Because I don't really remember like the kind of synergy how they play, but I think they were actually putting up a fight when I was watching that match. But I can't really give like like really intricate details of how they play, maybe who is specializing on this and that. But I'm just gonna say you can expect something from this Omen, but don't know about the hashtag.
That
But while we're
definitely
at
makes
it,
you excited, though.
yeah. While we're at it, we can actually like maybe predict a little bit, maybe what's gonna be the the pick on the side, both side.
My predictions: the Omen, they are gonna be picking up the Ling first pick, probably. What do you think about that?
All right. Maybe it could also be possible looking in.
I mean, you told me you know the players, man. So give us the insight.
Not really the players, man. It's just that how they are performing in this tournament so far.
Like I said, man, once or once.
Wow, my man here, man.
When you
Join.
hype them up, like when you hype them up as a good team, if you're a good team, if the link is open right now, you are definitely gonna be going for the link. In my
Absolutely.
opinion, that is a god tier hero in ML right now.
Absolutely. And with responding to that, team
That's a
hashtag
pretty
just
solid response, the Ruby.
taking that Ruby. Made a second skill there. Just if you time it right, just when Ling uses the Tempest of Blades, just when he's about to hit it, if you press that second skill, if
Second
you're not
skill,
in
yeah, he's gonna get CC'd
the
immediately.
middle, the CC middle, you can basically like stop him from actually using the Defiant
Any of the
Sword to
dash.
dash around. Yeah, there we go, man.
makes
And
the
also,
selection
finally, we're
time.
seeing
Speaking of
Aurora
CC.
here. Frigid Glacier times, champ.
They are planning to permafreeze the link and make his life hell at this point.
I think so too. For like you said, good team, want to show off, and just like that, being response with hashtag, absolute counters. But we're seeing,
Another the
this,
toad
yeah,
being picked off. Hopefully this time we'll see less of the Avatar of the Guardian whipping, more of them landing. That would be good.
Your team is banning.
and
Okay,
also,
I was gonna ask where this Ruby is gonna go. Do you think it's a Ruby roam? I think I already have my answer.
it's gonna be a Ruby
Yo,
gold.
hold on. Where is this Ruby gonna
EXP.
go? What do you
Gold
think?
or EXP? It's both of that one.
This is
could be
such a versatile hero, no?
Yeah, I think it's gonna be EXP because a gold Ruby doesn't really rotate in my opinion. So maybe EXP Ruby for like contesting the turtle. Maybe that time maybe come and rotate to stop the link from going ham.
We
That's
never
just
know.
my
We never
prediction.
know. This
Yeah.
might. What are your thoughts about the EXP then? Sorry, so the Golden Ruby. I have seen you play the Golden Ruby. What are your thoughts?
I mean, I've been using the golden ruby. Yes, I do
I am
win
the
when we
moonlight
play together
that
because
breaks
mostly
through the
because you guys are
darkness.
playing well. But I mean, golden ruby is such like a being actually picked if somebody is picking a marksman because ruby here can actually like harass a marksman, mainly a DPS marksman, and DPS marksman, attack speed marksman. But as for a burst marksman, ruby is very weak because I've been playing most burst marksman like Clint. Let's see, if we pick up the sea halberd first, ruby is in deep trouble, especially
Melts
if
like
we
butter.
yeah, it melts like butter, keeping that distance, poking them with the the long shot. Yeah. So I don't really think a gold lane ruby would be like viable here.
Okay. As we are talking, guys, we saw a
Yeah.
Phobia's ban and a Khalid. Those are standards. But what are your thoughts about these last two bans from the side of hashtag Mia and Angela?
All right, the Angela, it's obvious because they don't want the link to get that support. Maybe
I am
they
the
think that
priestess
the
of
team
primal lightning, the hunter of all the
what is this
evil
now?
gods.
Whispers. Wait. Oh yeah. All right. Whispers here. Maybe they're trying to go in with that, but wait. Never mind, Jam. I'm gonna take it back because I feel like I feel like this Gatot is gonna be going maybe rolling.
The
So the
Angela
Angela
line
being
doesn't
picked
make
out.
sense to me. It's only
Yeah.
because we already see a roam, possibly a roam, and
Yeah.
mid lane being picked off. Like
But
in
we
the
don't
current
know.
meta,
We
Go
don't
on.
know, man. Like the
than
Gatot can go in the
Picking.
EXP, right? So
Gatot can
maybe
go in
they're
the
just
EXP. In
yeah.
that case, it had to be an Angela roam. And in the
Yeah.
current meta, like have you ever played the Angela versus a Franco or a Trigreal? We're not gonna have a good time.
Yeah.
An Angela roam. I think I played it with you guys.
I
I
mean,
didn't have a good
all
time.
I know is we're always suffering. That's for sure. You know, becoming the black system ourselves. Damn. But never mind. It could be a. Whoa! It will be a Grok Rome now. Solid response. I think. Absolutely, you can. If you are in the passive against a wall for a Grok, you can just cancel the Tigreal Assault with a wild charge. I think.
Yes, the flicker wild charge.
And
Yeah,
it's an
we
instant
definitely-
CC, right?
Yeah, we saw a pretty amazing flicker wild charge play even last game from that Croc player. But this game, also that last game we saw Gato, and we are seeing the Gato alongside the Grok once again. What are your thoughts about the Gato using Vengeance over Revitalize?
I mean, a Vengeance will definitely work against an attack speed marksman or any, basically any hero on the opponent's side using, making attack speed or, basic attack as their main source of damage. But, a Vengeance here, I don't think it's really gonna work because mainly on the side of hashtags here, they're going in with the burst. And when I say burst, gold lane Lunox finally, making that debut here, man.
Gold lane Lunox versus the Ruby. Okay, no, sorry, it's versus the Moskov. So that Moskov is definitely not gonna have a good time
Yeah,
early game
never.
unless his team can provide him with something. We will be keeping our eye out onto the gold lane this game a lot. I think a lot's gonna be happening into the gold lane as soon as they pick up that that Lunox versus that Moskov. I know where their attention is gonna be. They're looking to be pressuring that Moskov.
As you know, Moskov never wins a 1v1 against a Lunox because Lunox here, being a meta gold lane pick, the only reason why she's a gold lane, meta pick is because of her insane cooldown reduction at the same time. That second skill, the Dark Phase, that's got so much damage,
Absolutely
man. The
melts down anything almost, including lords and turtles.
And the only downside about that is it's only like a single target base. So it doesn't really get that AoE if it weren't for the Brilliance. But I don't think the Brilliance really do that much damage. So.
Yeah, that is definitely a really good and balanced hero. Muntun definitely do not need to change anything about that hero in my opinion.
We're seeing Zotea here trying to delay a little bit. But instead he's gonna go get because he's actually gonna receive so much damage, especially in the jungle update where, the first 2 minutes you're gonna be, punished with, extra damage getting on the side. But it seems like Zotea is gonna be taken here with Yumeo. Yeah, first blood on the side of Whispers. Alright, what do you think about that?
What I think about that, one word, lack of discipline. Sorry, that's too word. I don't think you should be trying to hit the enemy buff. Yeah, you can surely go walk up to the enemy jungle and keep the vision of the enemy taking the buff, but you should not be trying to invade and try to hit the buff. That's definitely dead right now.
Absolutely, especially what I've already said before with the you take more damage in the enemy's jungle in the first 2 minutes. So basically, that's why. All right, on the bot side here, we're seeing Puni again. I actually remember Puni here. Puni playing, jungler. Yes, he was playing Roger in the last match there. He's actually doing a pretty good job there. It seems like Tempest Blaze coming in there. Doesn't really get the defiant shot here. Missed, but the enhanced.
That was a clutch escape from the Julian.
But Yume here is so good at securing kills. As you already see, the Tigreal gets taken out by Yumeo, and also the Julian here also gets taken out by Yumeo.
Yeah. Yumeo, maybe a Sinman fan, so good on securing the kills.
Oh yeah, it's our kill. Am I right?
Yeah, it's our kill. The team always wins, no? If you get the kill, your team is still winning.
And absolutely, and with Puni there securing the turtle on the side of Whispers now, Whispers team already 2 kills ahead with no kills on the side of Team Hashtags. Not much goal difference going on. It's just gonna be what
Look at them
chaos
trying to
here, getting
harass that
tapped by
lane.
Mihawk here. Oh, Mihawk finally back. Chaos. Yeah, they're just gonna be going back and continuing their farming phase, but they have to look out for this Moskov as well. Don't you think?
Yeah, I definitely think that the side of hashtag they are going to be putting so much pressure onto that Moscow. But meanwhile, they cannot just do that and breathe easily, because if they are going to be putting so much attention over to the gold lane, there is another marksman in the form of Ling who is just farming up for free. So they are kinda like holding their horses, not pressing so much buttons right now. They're trying to see what's going on with the enemy situation. There, as they try to get some solid footing into the land of dawn, the side of hashtag.
Absolutely, man. But it seems like it's gonna be a Julian, not shut down, but another death for Julian here. I mean,
Puni already looking strong on that lane.
yeah. Puni. Actually, Puni. Now that I recall, Puni is a pretty good jungler. I should say he actually knows how to secure retribution as well. And he was playing the Roger in like the 1-8 teams.
Sky
And he
players
was-
are being picked off by
Wait.
Luna.
I mean,
Wild charge, top lane, onto the Julian 030. He's not having a good time from the jungle.
Chaos. Look at Chaos here. Oh, trying to get like what, 4 people, actually 5, along with that mini lord. Chaos getting the blades of the mini lord here, trying to use that second to escape, but it seems like Puni here, just like that, coming in to secure, just like his play with the Roger, and just like that, Mia going in with that steal passive of Gatad, but it's not gonna be enough to secure a kill on Zote. Turtles up as well.
As we speak, Omen Whisperers, they are already playing really good. They are utilizing their draft to their specialty, to the last teeth. And Julian on that, Sky on that Julian, he's not having a good time, guys. It's looking like my life whenever I play rank in solo queue. Always getting invaded.
I mean, I think it's all our life, I think the audience will also agree with like what you said, like even we're all suffering, but it seems like a team with Mihawk getting stunned by the Bennett, but Ecstatic here
Wild
using that
charge.
wild shard, but Slowfinger the backside gets a kill on that Vixana.
Avatar of the Guardian, always whipping you.
Oh, sustaining, but it's not gonna be enough as Slowfinger dealing so damage, double kill coming in.
Blade.
Cast, but Bekas here though in the bot side
Right
also
down.
takes a turn, but the double kill coming in from Booty takes out Slow and shutting him down from the double, and like basically a snowball. Yep. All right.
All right.
It seems like gonna be another turtle on the side of Omen Whispers, champ.
It's not gonna be a turtle. It's gonna be a free turtle. Matter of fact.
Alright. But it seems like Chaos here trying to give vision here,
Speaking of
but seeing
free-
that the Grok there, uses I'm offended, I think, but
Speaking of
didn't
free-
really do much there. With Aptetic here, just with providing that vision for the team, just when they're taking the turtles, so that nobody comes in to trying to sneak that retribution.
Absolutely. Speaking of free, what are your thoughts about the Julian thing? Like, do you think it is still as strong as it used to be last meta?
I don't really think, but seeing Zane picking the Julian on the NHCT and getting some reverse sweep happening, and even with the pack, I mean, it still works, but it's just that Julian here, like he is very dependent on like the enhance, right? But once you use up your basic set of skills, you gotta have to wait for a few seconds to go back in. So yeah, that's the only reason why I don't really like Julian.
Yes. Once you use the full combo, you are basically a sitting duck.
Look at top side with Puni getting double already there with Mihawk. Connect with that avatar of the Guardian there. Whoa, okay,
Look at,
Zotea there though.
look at
That
Moscow.
falls here. Oh, what an implosion coming in at the same time. Chaos there, friggin' connecting that. I'm offended there. They were actually, doing something. They kind of shut down.
Yeah,
Moscow
I'm
from
gonna
going ham.
touch on that. That was a solid implosion.
Yep.
It's not gonna matter. Like if your team is not That was a really amazing implosion into the I am offended, but they had no damage because the jungle is so behind.
So behind indeed, and with that, they are, like trading their Mihawk guy in the process. But they're gonna be trading with Bennett as well, so like a one-on-one trade on bot side. Seems like the third turtle and the final turtle is gonna be spawning on the bot side here. So let's see who gets that.
Do you think that slow finger on that Lunox can be the saving grace for the side of hashtag?
I mean, definitely, getting the 4 kills already be, like the most farm on the team of in the side of hashtags. But I don't know, but Puni can, quickly take out the, slow finger because, oh, never mind. It seems like another fight coming in with just Zote here trying to give vision, but he's gonna be absolutely baited because, like, they didn't even wait. They just let the, they didn't wait for the turtle. They just let it turn into an
Let it turn into a lord, and they're going to secure it.
And Puni securing finally. And what I want to say about the Lunox there, I mean, Puni could be there, right? To take, like, he's always a job of an assassin to, always, pick off the marksman in the backside, especially for a link using Tempest of Blades. And, Lunox has to be, like, prepared about that as well. So, when we switch to the Darkening and the Brilliance, you gotta wait for a few seconds. So she's already have to be prepared with the Brilliance, and look at that. Going in with the Darkening side again. Spear of Destruction coming up. Oh, maybe they're coming.
Oh, the Guardian.
So good with Mihawk securing the kill from the Tower of the Guardian here. Bex also comes with his Spear of Destruction here. Oh no, Julian getting caught in the Guardian's barrier now. Oh, never mind. Mihawk also getting a kill on freaking Zotea here.
So much happening.
So much happening.
But sadly for the side of hashtag, they are not mounting to a comeback. They're unable to do any damage because they do not have a marksman.
Yeah, nobody to deal a consistent amount of damage. Am I right?
Yeah, that is one. That is my grief about. That is my problem about the Lunox Gold. Like when you said meta, it is not really meta. I don't know how I feel about the Lunox Gold. It can definitely shine if the enemies picked Alice Gold. That is the only time I think that is a good option.
Yep.
Alice versus Alice or versus Harry. If the enemies has a conventional marksman, if you guys go and check the gold lead, Moscow is sitting at 7,200 compared to the Lunox 5,800.
Absolutely. No, he doesn't even get the kills, but the farming, definitely just catch up to the Lunox. Even though Lunox getting those kills, but yeah, we'll see.
Lunox is actually like 4-2. The KDO wise, it's not looking that bad.
Yeah.
But he cannot do consistent damage like the Moskov can do. Even the Link can pop up so much consistent damage.
It's just gonna be a poking game waiting out for the Luminous Lord to spawn at this point, champ. You know what? Can you give us your insight on what could possibly happen or how the initiation should be starting on the side of Team Omen?
Yeah, in my opinion, there should be. Are you talking about Omen? Yeah, if you are talking about Omen, in my opinion, there should be no initiation right now because they have basically claimed all the outer towers. They have free access to the enemy jungle as we speak. Julian is still gonna secure that with the retribution. Even he's like 3 level behind. That was really a good secure from the Julian. But you were talking about the initiation, how the initiation should be from the side of Omen. In my opinion, there should be no initiation. They should wait for the Lord, absolutely.
Yeah, the Lord, yes, that's what I'm trying to point out. With the Lord.
If they can get the Lord, pressure the other side where the Lord is not going. That's how I like to play it.
And maybe, it's already down to the only last inhibitors. Maybe, all the minions with the Lord marching at the same time. To give, like divide and conquer, basically.
Yes, exactly. That is still the name of the game, divide and conquer. So when we saw like 3 lords popping off, I didn't really like that change. I'm really glad that Mountain didn't implement that change.
We have seen those, like in Elgin's channel, but Yeah, still haven't popped now, so I guess it's a green light that it's not going to be implemented yet. So Chaos here getting absolutely bombarded with lots of ultimates coming in on the side of Omen here. Tempest of Blaze being used with the Divine
Puni
Sword, getting a
absolutely
double
going
kill.
wide on that
And
lane.
look at that, I did say that Puni is goated on the Assassin, who's going in for the
He's gonna
Maniac
play with his
possibly,
life.
but gets absolutely shut down. That could basically be the Savage, the first Savage of the tournament, but no.
Yeah, speaking of a savage, the only way that hashtag can come back right now, it is if Slowfingers lands a savage. They are their last saving grace at this point.
Trump card basically. But it seems like, yeah, just like that divide and conquer style pushed. But it seems like Slowhand on the bot side gonna deal with that Lord, because you know the Darkening deals HP depth damage. Basically good for melting down the Lord here. But it seems like Tart of Guardian being used, cutting, you know, Slowfinger in the process. Eternal Guardian also popped here. It seems like, oh, never mind, enhanced sword, but oh, Flicker!
What an
Flicker wild charge! He is wild with that Flicker wild charge. Guys just coming in to secure the kill there. Absolute play coming in, bro. As pathetic.
Meanwhile, the side of hashtag losing 2 in hand.
Yeah.
Can they hold on?
I don't know if they can, but it seems like it's gonna be Slowfinger getting taken out. No more marks on the
There's a
side.
Tempest of Blade.
Oh shit! No, it's a double
this
kill,
is
and
it.
with
This is all
that,
T-Lord.
this is it. This is the game again, and you know the Omen Whispers already getting some, you know, like insights about how they play so well. What do you think about Puni on that link, champ?
Puni on that Ling definitely looking godly and proving my point that I kept on saying why Ling is the god tier of ML.
Absolutely, man. But it seems like it's gonna be another one-sided match here again. 22-6. Well. It seems like Team Hashtag were not prepared for the arsenal that Team Omen bring in.
Definitely
Tournament.
not.
Yeah.
And I'm gonna point you guys' attention towards that, towards the side of Puni. Even though Puni played amazingly, we are always taking the name of Puni. Look who gets the MVP.
Yeah, I've been seeing that securing wild charge for Apathetic there, man.
Apathetic, yeah, definitely been like sneaking under the radar, but he
Yes,
has been
sir.
doing so much for his team.
Let's actually see the analytics though, and look at that. With Yumeo there, 91 teamfight participation, almost 100 there, man. Yeah, it's not really under the radar, but you know, like what he was doing was definitely there. Looking at this analysis and analytics. All right.
Definitely.
With that, any more you want to point out on this particular play?
Yes, I'm gonna be pointing my fingers towards that Lunox. He has 83% team fight participation, but sadly, we are not seeing a right Lunox build, in my opinion, though. That Lunox build, it's kind of making me sad.
And a Sky Piercer as a first item, I don't really think
Sky
you should be
Piercer, I
picking.
don't have much grief with the Sky Piercer, but Lunox, Lunox scales with magic penetration and
Yes, absolutely.
and spell vamp.
What about the spell vamp? Yeah, there we go. Wow. But and then it's actually dealing lesser damage than the ruby.
It
What are
is
your
what
thoughts
it
about
is.
that? 25 on the ruby and 21 on. Man, so much fun going on here. But it seems like that's gonna be the final match for tonight. Am I right? 9.
Yes, that's correct. So
Alright.
that was the
So we'll
wrap
be
up.
getting back to 9 right now.
I think that was really a fantastic match for me. That was really intense, like to close up the round of 64. And yeah, that was really intense showdown for me. I was like on the edge of my chair watching it, especially I mean, because I have seen team hashtag playing as well, but I think they couldn't just deliver from the beginning around itself, because they were pretty much with the Lunox, on the gold lane. So I think they did their best. The showdown was really good, and I
The
just
efforts are definitely there.
yes,
Yeah, efforts,
definitely.
We're
So
gonna-
I
we're gonna
want.
prop- We're gonna give props to them for their efforts.
Oh yes. So I want to take a moment to reflect on those incredible talents from from all the team that have played tonight. And congratulations to the winning teams. You really deserve the place, and we will move to the next round starting tomorrow. So stay tuned with the schedule. And thank you so much to Bolty and Cham for entertaining us. Like you
Right.
guys really delivered when the screen went off. Thank you so
Yeah.
much for being. I mean, I could hear you guys were like a bit parched too, but you guys still continue to deliver us with such an entertaining casting. So
Yeah.
well done, both of you.
Yeah. Gotta
Thank
give it
you.
the props for the, straight up analysis here. The popping
Oh,
left to right with the analysis. I hope you guys also learned something tonight from Champ's analysis, guys. It's his first day, but I think he's doing fantastic job.
oh
Don't
yes,
you think, man?
definitely.
Yeah.
I totally agree to it, and I hope that he will join us more in the coming tournaments as well. I hope he'll tag along with us. And as we close this, the match for the night, I really want to thank you for all tuning in, especially those who have been there since the beginning and who has been supporting your team. Yeah, I really appreciate that. And I have dropped in Boldy's link as well for those who don't know. You can go and check, and you can go like, subscribe. Yeah, you can do whatever
can-
you want.
I think
You
Champ
can.
also has a YouTube
Oh
channel,
yeah, he
so
does.
don't forget about that. Yeah.
Oh, okay. I
He
wasn't aware
streams.
of that. I wasn't aware of that, but definitely I would do the same for him. I would take his link and I would do the same, okay? I will drop both
All
of their
right.
links down there and you go ahead and support them as well. And once
All
again,
right.
thank you so much for being with us tonight. Keep up your passion for Mobile Legend and I'm excited for the next round. And with that, Nine will
It's
be
gonna be a
signing
round of
off.
32 now.
Yes, 32.
All right.
All right, then. See you guys tomorrow.
Good night, guys.
Peace out, guys.